Hi and welcome to Kalo. My name's Joanna Poulton and I'm a somatic practitioner. Now, somatic means all about the body versus psyche, which is all about the mind. Okay, I'm here today to talk about the foundation of somatic work, which is the nervous system. Our nervous systems record every single moment of our lives, every sensation, every emotion and movement that we experience is governed by the intricate web of our nervous systems. It holds our traumas, it shapes our responses, it determines our capacity for pleasure and connection and healing. The body remembers absolutely everything, even when the mind forgets. But before we dive in, let's remember that humans are mammals and we share the same nervous system with all mammals. Now, the thing about mammals is that we're designed to live and survive in groups. Our nervous systems co-regulate, that means react, with each other. You've probably seen on nature programs where a pack or a herd of mammals can sense a threat and there's a ripple effect that's sensed by the entire group. Well, humans are exactly the same. We can feel what's going on without words. The superhighway of the nervous system is the vagus nerve. It's the longest nerve in the body. It emerges from the base of the brain stem. In fact, it's actually two nerves initially, and it links all the sensory features of the face, including the eyes, the ears, the nose, the taste sensors even at the back of the tongue, and it connects all the muscles responsible for facial movements. It then travels down the throat, connecting the voice box, and it joins to become one nerve as it enters the chest cavity. It connects the lungs, the heart, and it travels down the windpipe and connects the stomach, and then it enters into the digestive system and follows the path through the small intestines, the large intestines, and it finishes in the third and final part of the colon. In a female body, the vagus nerve also connects with the cervix. So, this superhighway nerve is responsible for passing information from the body to the brain and back again. And the interesting thing that scientists have discovered is that these messages pass up the nerve faster from the organs to the brain than the messages that pass down. And what this tells us is that the nervous system is always one step ahead of the brain. Whatever we experience in our life, the nervous system reacts first and the brain catches up, processing information to make sense of it all. The main job of the nervous system is to gauge our sense of safety at any given time and basically to keep us alive. But let's remember we're mammals. Our nervous systems are designed to co-regulate and work with each other. A wonderful neuroscientist called Stephen Porges was fascinated by nonverbal communication and the links between social interaction, physiology and emotion. His research with small mammals and the understanding of their nervous system led him to develop Polyvagal Theory. Now, Polyvagal Theory, long word, don't be off-put by that, but it's an absolute revolution in understanding how we live with each other. It teaches us that the nervous system is a dynamic three-part system built around this long vagus nerve, and it determines how we live and experience the world. Let's have a look now at those three parts. So you can see on this diagram that the heart and lungs sit in the central area of the vagus nerve. And when they are activated, that's what we call the sympathetic nervous system state. When we're feeling unsafe, and we're faced with a threat, all the energy needs to go to the heart and lungs to help us survive. We've probably heard of fight and flight. This occurs in the sympathetic nervous system state. Adrenaline is released, the heart rate increases, and the lungs breathe faster to accumulate oxygen, and the rapid sympathetic response determines our survival. This state can also be activated if we're feeling safe. For example, when we're engaged with sports and if we're in a play state. Engaging in play, by the way, is crucial for mammals, but more about that later. Moving down the diagram, you can see that the organs of the stomach and the digestive system are linked to the dorsal part of the vagus nerve, the lower third. And these are activated during what we call the parasympathetic nervous system state. We refer to this sometimes as rest and digest. So at night, when we're still and feeling safe in our beds, our bodies work to digest the food and innervate the immune system within the gut to make all the healing and repairs that the body needs. What clever Mr. Stephen Porges identified was the importance of the upper third of the vagus nerve. Okay, so remember, this connects all the sensory organs, the ears, the eyes, the nose, the facial movements, and the voice box. So what he found was that the nervous system of mammals not only connect to communicate the threat, the ripple effect, remember, but they connect to calm each other down after the threat.